from Central Portugal. It's Sunday and we're all off. Say hello everyone. We're all off to the west coast, the Atlantic coast, to go and meet with the lady that we met on our podcast on episode 6, Daniela and Eduardo. She's the owner of the Truck Surf Hotel. So we're hoping to get to meet them at the Truck Surf Hotel and have a little chat and maybe have a look around. So we're all excited. We are the amazing Truck Surf Hotel. We just had a quick chat with Daniela. Apologise to her for bringing the British weather with us today because it is pretty miserable. It's about 19 degrees, windy, so we can't stick around unfortunately. We've only got Ollie in shorts and t-shirt, but check this out. Amazing. What did you think?
It's really, really good use of space. Just what we can do in our van.
It is an incredible, absolutely incredible hotel. It sleeps up to 10 people. They've got 8 new guests arriving today from all over Europe. So she's very busy. Eduardo's off at the airport collecting people. Shame about the weather, but we hope to come back and visit another day. So we're off to get some lunch.
Bye.
Been to Intermarché, stopped for a picnic food. Ollie's still asleep. Amy's on baby watch. Dizzy's thirsty.
I'm stuffing my face.
Ellie's hungry. Pit stop because Ollie's vomited all over himself. So we're on the N2 going back to Goish, and this goes all the way to Faro. Be a nice one to cycle one day. Nice car. So it's the day after we went to visit Daniela at the Truck Surf Hotel, and today's been a lot cooler, hasn't it?
It's been really nice. We've chilled out a lot. Went for a little walk down to the local village.
We'll probably stay here another week and then we'll poodle off somewhere else, but we've got to bear in mind how we're going to get home because the UK government has decided that from today, the 19th of July, is that today? From today, even if you're double vaccinated and you depart from France to come back to the UK, you have to self-isolate at home for 10 days. We knew that things might change while we're away, so that's started to make us think about our plans, hasn't it?
We've got a few things that we need to make sure fall into place. We've got an end date, so we need to make sure. We're actually trying to make the most of Ollie being asleep to make the video. In case you're wondering why I'm lying down like this, is not anything funny. It's just make the most of him being quiet. You need to see his eyes peeking open every now and again. Yeah, so we need to make sure we're back in time for work. Yeah, that's really important that we don't mess around with that. Yeah, they'd be really good to give us extra time off and be really accommodating. So I need to get back for work. We need to make sure we spend this week getting the screen fixed on the van.
The windscreen's busted. You might have seen that on Instagram and Facebook. We've got a massive crack in it, so we need to do that this week. And the whole thing about having to isolate going back from France is that we basically lose a week and a half of our trip, which is already cut short anyway.
By 9 months.
Yeah. So it's a bit gutting. We could go back to the UK via the ferry from Santander or Bilbao, but that's super expensive now because we'd be going back towards the end of August.
And it's a 30-hour crossing for the dog.
Yeah,
Rather than...
it's really long. For us two, the camper van, the dog and the baby, the flat rate at the moment is about 620 quid. That's without booking a cabin, which we'd obviously need because of the baby. So that hikes the price even more. So we're kind of weighing up at the minute, and we haven't come to a decision because obviously things might change again, for good or for worse. Do we spend close to £800 or more extending our break, maximising as much as possible to go back from Spain on a really, really long ferry, or do we suck it up and go back through France and suck up the 10 days isolation?
I think there's a part of me that's really concerned that we'll miss our 10-day window for France, to get back through France. And then Spain will go the same way.
Yeah.
And then we'll end up in no man's land, obviously not being back in time. Because we're cutting our time so short for starting back to work.
Yeah.
We haven't got those 10 days when we arrive back in the UK. So then obviously it would mess up work, and I think that's asking a bit much of them to accommodate any more time.
Yeah. Is France the same as France?
More.
Just kidding. But things are changing all the time, aren't they, with COVID? So
one advantage of being back a bit earlier, so we've got time to arrange Ollie's birthday.
yeah, gosh, when we get back, it'll be only a week or so until he turns 1. So we've got that to think about as well. So, yeah. Anyway, we thought we'd share our, not concerns, but like questions, really.
Who knows?
What are we going to do? What would you do?
Yeah, you tell us what to do. Or you advise us.
Answers on a postcard. Put in the comments, what would you do? Because we're a little bit stuck. It's a kind of we're in no
stuck,
man's
but in
land.
a bit of a positive way at
Yeah.
the moment. It's just kind of thinking, planning, plan A, plan B, plan C.
Plan Z. But
Yeah.
anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll keep you posted.
Ollie might wake up then.
Anyway, bye for now.